Here's a story. You grew up like the only child even though your mom had three other daughters, two of which were raised by your grandmother because at the time she didn't feel ready for kids. Though your family structure was solid, you still found a way to be in the streets. From selling drugs, fighting, and gangbanging, this was the life you chose. Health issues strike, and eventually your mom loses her battle with cancer. Your family is heartbroken and divided, and you turn to pills to maintain. One day, your sister calls you over, walks you to the backyard where your entire family fights you one by one. You're kicked in the face, swear for revenge, but once you get to your car, you're shot 5 times. Trapping Anonymous.
That's not a good topic for me. Next topic.
What's good? My name is Chris Styles. It's Trapping Anonymous. Welcome back. Welcome back. Shout out to everybody keeping the movement moving. We really do appreciate you. If you're sitting there day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, and you want to get in that chair, hit me up, DM me. I do answer my DMs. That's how we get all of our guests. Follow on @Trapping Anonymous on Instagram, Trapping Anonymous on Facebook, trappinganonymous@gmail.com. Email me, whatever. Just reach out. We'll be here. Do remember that the stories that you hear reflect real life. They're here to educate, inform, and keep your little homie off the streets. My name is Chris Styles, Trapping Anonymous. Let's get it. How are you?
I'm straight. How you?
Good, I'm good. I like to start with your name and why you think your story is important.
My name Barbie B. Jammin, and I think my story is important because everybody's story is important. You don't never know what somebody going through. My face don't match me.
Yeah. I feel like I just told you that.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
And stole it.
Okay.
Helped off with your shit for sure.
Okay, sure. So, how'd you grow up?
I grew up cool. 2-parent household. My mom, father, stepdaddy acted like a father, normal life.
So, mom and dad wasn't together for too long? Or you was with the stepfather?
About 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Then they separated.
Okay. Was it just you?
Yeah, I got siblings, but I was the only one in the house.
Really? Where's your other siblings?
Other houses. My older 2 sisters that was born to my mother, they was at the house with my grandma. And then his children were at their parents' house, their mothers.
So you were like the only child?
I grew up like an only child, but I'm not an only child.
Do you think that created any type of tension between siblings because you were with mommy and daddy and they had to grow up differently?
Yeah, like as a kid I didn't notice, but now that I'm older, yeah. But not with the step siblings. My step siblings, like, we like this.
Right, but with your mom's kids.
It ain't like that.
And why'd she give them up?
She didn't give them up. She had them young, and it was kind of like, I need to get myself together. So, can you take care of them? And then I came a few years later. She took care of me.
How old was she when she had them?
We about 4 years apart. I'm 4 years from one of them. I think she's like 26.
Okay.
Yeah, 26.
And so growing up, you would say y'all relationship wasn't that tight?
With them?
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know they was my sisters at first.
Wow.
At first I thought they was, I don't know what the fuck I thought they was. Every time I go over my grandma's house, they there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah. But they used to be like, these your sisters, ooh, ooh. But I used to watch movies like, if these my sisters, why they ain't in the same house with me? It just didn't click. It didn't make sense. But,
So it seems like you had a nice environment, grew up only child, mom and dad is in the home. At what point do you feel like you was exposed to the streets?
I was young. Probably like 5. Like 5.
Oh, 5.
Mm-hmm.
That accent sometimes. Okay. Okay, and how were you exposed? What do you remember significantly about the streets or the first time your eyes sort of opened up?
We used to have this event in St. Louis. It's called the Mayday Parade. It was like a big event. Everybody be out there. I was with my cousins, like the ones that influenced the gang life, the selling drugs, and I was being babysat by them. Had no business being babysat by them because they influenced a lot of me. They was shooting at somebody, and they put me up under the seat. I'm like 5. They like, get the baby, put the baby down, and that was my first time seeing him.
Wow. And they shooting at people with a 5-year-old in the car.
Yeah, they put me up under the seat.
What did you feel in that moment, if you could remember?
Felt like TV. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm feeling them hot ass shells they was dropping. I was just watching though, like, what the fuck? These niggas shooting somebody shooting at us.
Did they hit anybody?
I don't know. When we hit the corner though, my mama came running like, where the baby? Where Kaylin? I'm up under the seat. I pop out like, they was shooting guns. You know, I'm a kid. They was shooting guns. They got guns. Y'all know they got guns? Type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you would say your mom's family was a little on the...
They was wild. But it was like two. Like a double life. Because my grandma was like a church lady. Fully saved her whole life. You know?
That's common though, right? In the
Yeah.
hood. Grandma praying over everybody and going to church.
She was our saving grace.
Yeah.
Like we look demons. And she was like, you know, keeping us alive, keeping us going.
I mean, outside of the violence, what are some other things they had you just exposed to?
Outside some of the violence, the gang stuff. Like they was all in the gang. And I wanted to be in the gang because they was in the gang. Like I was following in a sense.
Yeah. How was school?
School was cool. I was good in school. I had good grades. Fighting though. But I never fought at school. I fought outside of school. I'd catch a motherfucker. Like, I'm going to see your ass outside of school. Because I ain't going to get suspended because I'm going to get in trouble. My mom going to be mad. But that later on led to me getting put out of school.
You don't seem like a fighter.
Yeah, I ain't the aggressor. But, you know, I ain't the aggressor. If a motherfucker come playing with me, it's on.
So what grade did you get put out of school?
I was a senior. I was like, they really could have let me stay because I got put out in December and I was supposed to graduate then a couple months later.
So you never got your diploma?
No, I got it.
Okay.
I got it. I went to an alternative school.
Oh, yeah. You told me that you weren't allowed to go to prom.
No, they ain't let me go to prom. They ain't let me walk. Nothing.
And it's because of a fight?
Yeah, and I fought off campus. I ain't fight on campus. I had signed a promissory note. They made me sign a promissory note that I wouldn't fight no more kids, no students. I'm thinking like, I'm a kid. Okay, so that means I ain't fighting them at school. I was fighting their ass outside of school. And they caught me this last time and they was like, yeah, it's done. So.
Yeah, when you say campus, it sounds like a good school. It doesn't sound like regular public school.
It wasn't regular public school. It was like a career path school. So we had to take up career paths.
Oh, okay. What was the worst fight you sort of been in?
The worst fight?
In high school?
Worst fight was like a group fight. I'm little. Them group fights, for me, can be dangerous. I'm gonna get knocked down. I gotta start swinging first or I gotta swing from the outside in. One of the two.
You still find your way to prom?
Yeah, I went to prom. I went to prom with he was like my high school sweetheart. He took me to his prom because I couldn't go to my own. And that shit went left too. Like, he was fighting at the prom and we got put out. And he went to jail. We had to go get him. Like, my prom was really shitty.
Yeah.
It wasn't a fairy tale.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a fairy tale.
Was he in the streets?
Nah, he was kind of like one foot in, one foot out. Like, his family was in the gang, but he didn't carry guns and he wasn't, you know, he'll fight a motherfucker, but good-hearted.
Yeah, I was telling you, you remind me like of Nunu, right, from ATL, where you have like...
I wish I could have been Nunu. I wish I could have been Nunu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you had these things afforded to you. You didn't really have to choose the streets, right?
Yeah.
But you did make a choice. You go to college?
Yeah, I went to college. I went for my mama.
Yeah.
I went to a HBCU.
Oh.
Yeah, she wanted me to go to school, so I went and I tried. It ain't come out how I wanted it to.
Why not? What happened?
Because I kept the same mentality from high school. I was fighting them girls off campus. And they was coming back to the school saying that they were scared and this and that. And I had this one girl, she was so shook. She drove across the campus grounds in her car to the residential advisor's office, the dean of students, and told him like, yeah, they chasing us. And I think that was kind of the second to last straw.
It's safe to say that this is you, right? Like, it's not like the world is after Barbie. It's like...
Nah, in that particular moment, that was me after they ass. Because they had me fucked up. You know how people just be talking, they was talking too much. I'm like, stop talking about me. Stop saying shit about me. They steady talking. All right, I'm show you one of y'all last.
Yeah. And it makes me really think back to, maybe the gangs as you were young and things like that. But that you always felt like you had to, maybe, I don't want to say Napoleon complex, right? Because you're small, but but do you, but maybe the gang violence and the street life, it made you think like, okay, we resort to violence. That's the only way that we could handle situations.
Hell
Or
no.
or
I'm,
was it
I'm a
just like
talker.
ego?
I talk through some shit. If I feel like a motherfucker ain't no gangster and ain't on no hip shit, I'm gonna be like, yeah, it's cool. Leave me alone, bro.
Okay.
I ain't on that.
Yeah. You pull a gun out on a kid.
How you know about that?
I mean, we've had a lot of conversation uh, prior to you getting here. So, you pull a gun out on a kid in college.
I ain't necessarily put it out. I kind of showed them. They broke my vacuum.
You brandished a firearm.
And I brandished our, man, hey, y'all broke my vacuum, didn't y'all? Who broke my vacuum? Yeah, he broke my vacuum, and I was mad as hell about him breaking the vacuum, and he decided to go and tell the residential advisor I pulled a gun out on him. They shouldn't have broke my shit.
At what point do you have a child?
I had my daughter when I was 20,
Are you
and I
still
turned 21 later that year.
are you still in school?
No, I didn't finish.
After you wilding out in college,
I wasn't wailing out.
I mean, showing people a gun is pretty much, it was kind of wilding out in college.
They
Okay.
broke my shit. You don't
Okay,
think it's nothing
sorry.
wrong with breaking my stuff?
You retaliated in college.
Yeah.
But at this point, do you just go right back to the streets?
No, I stayed in school. I was in school after I had my little daughter too. But eventually it was like I was doing street shit and going to school. I was making more money in the streets than my professors. It's like, what the fuck am I doing here listening to y'all? Wasting my time. I'm missing out on money because I'm in here with y'all. I learned enough.
Yeah. You said that you were making more money than the professors.
Yeah.
Doing what?
Stuff I ain't had no business doing. Selling drugs.
I mean, how the look you gave me. Yo,
What?
this is like, I don't know. Okay. So you're selling drugs. What kind of drugs are you selling?
At the time it was like crack, weed,
Okay.
pounds.
20 years old, 19 years old,
Yeah.
selling crack
Yeah.
as a woman and in college.
Yeah. I was the real Tyreek. The real FU.
At this point, are you in a gang?
I wouldn't say I'm in a gang. I don't participate in any gang-like activities, but I be around. I be around members.
What?
I be around.
What was the other word you said?
Nothing.
Mouse?
No,
What's that mean?
I ain't say nothing.
Okay. Um, Forgive me, I can't imagine you selling crack. It's like hand in hand. It's like,
Yeah. No,
that comes later.
it'll come later.
Okay.
I know it's steady growling. I'm hungry.
No, you good. Take your time.
Talking about take your time to be hungry. Take your time.
I always wondered about drug dealers. Well, especially now because we like living in a time where so many people are like overdosing and being found, and I think everybody either knows or has someone in their family, friends, whatever. They were found in their apartment, seizure. Somebody that you didn't know them for taking drugs, right? They probably just took a bump, or maybe it was in their weed or something, and they have a seizure. They never wake up.
Yeah.
I always looked at the drug dealers like, why are you putting fentanyl in?
So you think it's the drug dealer that's in the wrong? You think
I can't understand why a drug dealer will put fentanyl in the drug.
Yeah, I don't think the drug dealer is wrong. I think the person who is using the drug is in the wrong, because if you know something is going to bring you harm, why would you choose to take it? Why would you want to do it? That don't make no sense to me. That's like me opening up an oven and telling the little kid it's hot, don't touch it, and they go touch it. Your little ass knew you wasn't supposed to touch that shit.
But crack is already crack. Crack is already...
I ain't putting no fentanyl in no crack. It's gonna fuck up the dope. You can't do that. You can only... Fentanyl and crack, they never went hand in hand. Never. It's either you sell one or you sell the other. Only thing you can really mix with fen is... I mean, not only thing you know, but... Fentanyl, when you sell fentanyl, it has to be diluted. So you dilute it with something that's... You know, that you can dilute it with. But crack is not what you use to dilute fentanyl with.
Okay, well, what do you dilute fentanyl with?
You can dilute fentanyl with Kramer, ketamine, Dorman. It used to be Dorman a long time ago. A lot of different things, but you don't want to give it to them raw. You give it to them raw, that's why them people be dying. But like I said again, if you choose to buy something, then you take that shit at your own risk. I had an issue with a bitch. That's why I stopped selling fen. Like, fen wasn't my choice of drug. Because it's too dangerous. It's too strong. Crack, nobody never die. Give a motherfucker fentanyl, they ass will be gone tomorrow. You crackheads be alive 30, 40, 50 years. People die crackheads. At old ages. Yeah, fentanyl, they die young. It's a dangerous drug. They shouldn't have put it in the streets. How you think we get it? Somebody put it there. Fentanyl just, voila. No, that shit had to get there. Somebody put it there.
How are you getting fentanyl?
Huh?
Huh?
You get fentanyl? Yeah, I don't know. Shit, that shit got flooded through the streets. Like 2009, 2010, fentanyl became a big thing, and I don't know where that shit came from. It took over everything. You couldn't really sell crack no more. You couldn't really sell heroin, none of that shit. The fentanyl took over. That was the drug they all wanted. For somehow they got weaned off everything else and just pushed towards the fen. Now, what's happening now? They getting pushed towards the ice.
What's that?
Meth. Yeah, but what it is it's doing more harm to people that are not the same color as us. That's why it's such an epidemic. If it was us, it wouldn't be an epidemic. It'd be niggas doing drugs.
And it seems like this thing is getting stronger and stronger, right? Like you start off with like cocaine. Cocaine is like the party drug, right?
I never sold cocaine.
Well, no, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about...
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Don't take it seriously.
Go ahead,
Guilty conscious, right? No, but like it starts off like cocaine, and then you had crack, and then you had fent, then you get like meth. It's like this. It just gets harder and harder and harder and harder.
Mm-hmm.
You were telling me that it was coming to a point where they're asking you for fentanyl.
Yeah, when somebody OD on your phone, it's like more of them come. Like they want whatever's the strongest in the city, they're gonna come for it.
So, let's say you have a product and your product kills somebody. You're saying this is good for business.
For somebody else, they would take it as if it's good. For me, I would be through. Like, I had a bitch dip out. That shit scared me. I was like, yeah, this ain't for me. I ain't doing this no more. I left that fen alone completely.
What happened?
This lady, she needed a ride somewhere. She purchased something from somebody around. I don't know who she got it from. It was a bunch of us in the car. Bunch of people in the car. She gave money to somebody. She said she needed a ride to the gas station. We go to the gas station. We leave the gas station. She did it in the gas station. I told that bitch, I said, hey, don't do that shit until you get into your house when you on your own. It's strong. This ain't like what you normally had. Don't do that shit. She go in the bathroom. I guess she did it anyway. She dip out in the backseat. When we get to where she's supposed to be getting the fuck out.
And when you say dip out, what do you mean?
Dip out, go to sleep. She would sleep. Try to shake her, wake her up. She don't wake up, feel a pulse, heartbeat, nothing. Scared the shit out of me. When I say scared the shit, I'm yelling this bitch name like it ain't a light. It's like, bitch, wake up, wake up. What the fuck is you doing? She not responding. I'm like, all right, back up. Put this bitch in her house. We left her in the house. Couple days go by, no call. I pack up all my shit. Everybody else pack up their shit. We finna get the fuck on. You can't give them nothing and then they go. And then how she went, she calling our phones. We text her like, come on, pull up outside, babe. I'm here, babe. Come on, come outside, come get your food. That type of shit. Motherfucker text her, said that. She come outside. She was probably on camera. Ain't no telling if it's ring lights, none of that shit, you know? She come outside, we guilty. drop her off in that motherfucking house. If they found her, she died at home.
Her,
She ain't died in the car with us.
picking up her
That bitch was limp. We thought she was dead. We didn't think she was alive.
and dropped her off?
At her house. She was gonna get high at home anyways and go to sleep. Yes, put her in her house. She woke up a couple days later. Called the phone. Somebody I knew answer. She like, yeah, I need some more. I grabbed the phone like, need some more. What, bitch? You don't need no more shit, bitch. We thought you was dead. What the fuck? I told you don't. You know what I'm saying? Woo, woo. She like, it's good shit. I was through. That bitch scared me. I was scared straight. Remember that show, Scared Straight? That was it for the finale. Fuck that. I was finna pack my shit up.
Wow. Okay. But you also told me that. you also told me that the amount of money you could see, right? Because in my mind, when I'm thinking about drug addicts, I'm thinking about like crackheads and people on the street and this, that, and the third. But how much money is someone paying for like a?
Them people ain't broke. They pay a lot of money for drugs. What the issue they having is it's mostly like people that ain't our color. Them people got money. They got money to spend. You can make in one play, you can make like $40,000, $50,000 a play. Just meeting one person, 50. They back good when they got that paper. And they back good so they can have it for so long so they don't have to come back. It just depends on if you get a good person or not. Now that's a golden egg. You go Easter egg hunting, you find a golden egg, got money in it. That's somebody you hold dear, near and dear to your motherfucking heart. I ain't gonna lie. That's somebody you be nice to. Y'all become friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
Talking about, yeah.
No, you got this look in your eyes. I could see the alter ego sometimes come alive in you.
Oh, really?
And it all happens in your eyes. I don't know if anyone ever tell you that?
Stop watching me.
Okay, well, I kind of have to now. All right, so you told me the lingo, like the way y'all talk to each other, it sounds like a relationship.
Yeah, it's my tags. I'm on my way, babe. Like you talk to them like that's your girlfriend. Yeah, I'm on my way, babe. I'm finna bring you something to eat. You hungry? All right, I'll be there in a second. This shit hot. This some good food. I mean, it's good dope.
You never saw anybody bounce back from fentanyl?
Hell no. None of them drugs. That's why I tell people don't do drugs. If you know you ain't strong enough, you shouldn't be taking them. I don't take no drugs. I don't do nothing. So I smoke a little weed. That's it. And eating everything else, hell no. You know you ain't gonna come back from it. I don't think you should be taking it. People don't never come back though. I ain't never seen nobody come back. Somebody do 10 years clean and they just slip up and get hair again.
Get hair again.
High. High again.
I'm sorry, I'm not being very professional, yo.
Yeah, he steady playing. You steady playing.
Yo, I think you're funny. Like I really do think you're funny.
I don't be trying to be funny though. I'm just naturally funny.
That's the best part. Is there ever any guilt
For what?
selling drugs and
Hell no, I was broke.
but sort of feeling like, this is somebody's mom, this is somebody's child, and
Kinda. But like I say, if you choose to do something, you made that decision for yourself. I didn't make the decision for you.
you never sold it to like a pregnant woman?
Hell no, I don't do that.
Okay, like
No, them type of bitches can't come around. Nobody ever. Nobody around me. That's not a thing. Kids, nothing. A certain age, you can't even get nothing from nobody I know.
yeah. And I guess too with your example, right? Like some kids casually want to do a line of coke. Like it's a party drug, right? Or maybe you've done it like 2 or 3 times, stuff like that. They got drunk, with their friends, they do a bump, they don't wake up again, right? Do we still put them on the same?
They on coke addicts and crackheads is the same. You need one ingredient to make cocaine crack. Baking soda. It's the same damn thing.
At this point, we would say you're all in the streets.
I wasn't.
How could you be? I mean, you knew everything down to a science. If you applied yourself in school this much, did you ever graduate?
No, I ain't finished. I'm like 12 credit hours away. It didn't make sense. I wanted to be a teacher. I could still teach with the amount of credit hours I had. I was teaching at one point. I stopped teaching. I wasn't making no money.
How much money are you walking into campus with?
Oh, I had a lot of paper then. I'm talking about cheese. I was caked up. I'm coming on campus like, yeah, y'all kids. I'm the same age as them, but they, they ain't doing what I'm doing. They ain't living like me. Yeah, I had it.
You catch your first case.
Yeah.
What happens?
I got in the car.
Have you been chewing gum this whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah, spit that out.
Okay. So I had I swallowed it. It's gonna come out maybe later. Continue. So I stop laughing. Yeah, I got in the car. It was a kid in the trunk. The police, they got behind me. I pulled off from my house. They got behind me. They was all tinted out. These was regular cars. I didn't know they was the police, so I took them on a chase. I would have stopped if I would have known it was them. I would have pulled over. They chased me for like 5 minutes, maybe 6. I called my cousin, like, yeah, somebody followed me. This car hit the corner, hit this car. All of them. It's about 5 cars behind me. I'm talking about they balling. Nobody hit their lights. I'm doing like 110. These is regular residential neighborhoods.
And you telling people to shoot up the car when they...
Damn right. Why y'all following me? I thought somebody was trying to do something to me. They hit their lights. When I hit Redbud, I was finna turn and make a left so they could get them when they hit the corner. They hit their lights. I turned, parked right in front of Zooties. I'm like, damn, why do I get out the car mad as hell? Why the fuck y'all following me? Why y'all ain't hit y'all lights? I would have been pulled over if I was known it was y'all. They're like, you know what the fuck this is? They get to going through the car, put me on the curb. I'm talking shit. They talking shit. They pull out an AK-47 shell case, and I'm like, I don't know who shit that is. Everybody be having all type of shit in rentals. Boom, they open the trunk. My heart fell in my fucking ass when they opened the trunk and I seen that book bag. It was like a kit in there, right?
What's the kit?
A kit is it's a phenol kit. It's a phenol kit.
What's that used for?
To make fin. It's how you like cap and tray. It was a tray, a blender, a bowl, a plate, toothbrush, creamer. When they grab that creamer, they're like, oh yeah, we got us one. But I'm like, that ain't no dope. It's creamer. So they take me, PAW. Couple weeks later, they get the testing back about a couple, maybe a month or 2. Get the testing back. It's not no dope. It's creamer. So they drop it. I signed out on my own recognizance. Then they drop it.
R&R, your own recognizance.
Who is it?
R&R.
What is it called?
Your own recognizance.
I thought it was reconnaissance.
No.
Keep that in there. Yeah, I didn't know that shit.
Yeah.
I wanted to other people know that. Because that's what they call it too.
Yeah.
Say it again.
R&R?
What's the name?
Recognizance.
Recognizance. Never would have known.
Yeah.
I signed up my own recognizance and they let me go. They let me go.
Okay. All right.
But it wasn't mine though. I ain't even say that kid wasn't mine though. That was somebody else's shit. We was in a rental car. And they dusted it for my prints. My prints wasn't on it.
2015. Tell me about that year.
2015 was a bad year. I mean, it was one good thing. I had my daughter that year. I went through a lot of shit. I went to like maybe more than 11 funerals. Hella funerals. It was bad.
Prom date?
Yeah, my first, yeah, he died. He died on my birthday. He got shot 5 times.
With all the things that's going on in the world, you're watching these shows, you're living your life, you're just going about, and it's just like so many different things going on. We need outlets. We need places to put some of this anxiousness, some of this heartache. And sometimes we hit bottles, sometimes we hit alcohol. We all have like our outlet. Listen, this is not a judgmental space. This is not a judgmental zone. I'm sure you all know that. But I'm here to tell you about one thing. I'm Anita Mascario. Yes, it is a mushroom, but it's not what you think. Let's remove the stigma around mushrooms here and now. Amanita has been around longer than any pharmaceutical. That's number one. The active compound works on the same exact receptor system as benzos and alcohol. That is the GABA receptor system that is responsible for calming your nervous system down. But this mushroom is able to do that without dependency, without a prescription. It also does this without withdrawal. That's what makes benzos so hard to quit, especially with alcohol, right? Actually, thousands of people are using this to get off of the benzo. They're taking this mushroom to replace that dependency that they have on alcohol. At a medium dose, you will start to really see your sleep change. You'll literally wake up like, oh, that was a good sleep. At a higher dose, it is social euphoria. You just literally get elevated to a new world. The best part about this is 100% federally legal. You're not taking something from somebody on the corner. Let's be real. For me, I took a lower dose. I needed something just take off the edge. It's a lot of anxiety that goes on. So it created that little peaceful state for me. The problem with the Amanita market is that it has a lot of fakes. It has a lot of people trying to do underhand stuff. We can't have anything sketchy going on when it comes to this space, right? Amintara is the standard. They have been tested, they have been tried, and they've been proven. With over 50,000 customers, you have to give it a try. There's gummies, capsules, chocolate bars, extracts. They have everything. They have the best prices, there's a real customer experience, and you can call them at any time. If anything that I'm saying resonates with you, go to www.amintara.go/trappin and use the code TRAPPIN22 for 22% off of your first order. Don't just take my word for it. Do your own research. This is not a psychedelic. amintara.com/go/trappin22. Let's get it. What does that do to you? Not just him, but just like all of these deaths and gang life, street life. Now you're starting to see sort of the result or sort of what comes with the streets, death.
Yeah.
We know jail comes with it, but like now you're getting to see
I
death.
feel like we was kids. We was people was too young to be dying. 21, everybody dying. 20. It was bad here. The guns got into play. When them guns got into play, St. Louis got bad. I don't lie. That was a hot summer.
Yeah. They're still paying for that till today.
Yeah, for sure. St. Louis ain't never gonna be the same. It's getting worse and worse.
The baby father gets paralyzed.
Yeah, he got paralyzed probably a month before my high school sweetheart died. And then a month before he got paralyzed, my best friend, he died in June.
Yeah. Nothing in you is saying, you know, let's leave the street life alone. Let's kind of like walk away from it. It's like you had one foot in, one foot out. Like you was in school, you was doing your thing, but at no point did you say, you know what, let's go straight.
It was a mentality. So I always knew, I grew up knowing right from wrong. I had one good side, one bad side. And that's kind of how my personality was created, molded. Like I know what I need to be doing and what not I don't need to be doing. And I still pray within doing wrong. Like, I know I ain't supposed to be doing this, just let me make up out of this. And you know?
Yeah.
That's how I operate.
Yeah.
Even though they was dying like that, I felt like if it was in my plan, my life plan maybe. Cause ain't nothing gonna happen to me that I can't bear, right? No, right, so maybe that shit was for me, even though it was all bad. Like, I had to go through that shit for some reason.
Things happen to us that we can't bear all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. You know, and we do have a choice. You know, it's not just, this is how my life is supposed to play out. We have a choice. We don't have to accept that ideology. That ideology makes us feel as though we can't get out of certain situations, or we can't turn away from certain situations that we can. We can. How does that change the dynamic of, I guess, your child and the baby father, him now being paralyzed? Does he help much with the child? And
he do what he can. He paralyzed neck down. It ain't much he can do. Right. And I don't be faulting them on too much. I just need a little help here and there. And I expect it when I do because I don't ask often. That's where the problems come in at. Arguing at least, but it don't never go past no arguing. Like, I be ignoring that shit for the most part. Because of his condition, I understand where his anger and his frustrations come from. In the seat.
What does mom and dad think about you? More so your mom. What is she thinking about you while you're getting this money, running it up, sort of like coming home? I'm sure you got all these bands. You're probably helping her with stuff.
She ain't know about none of that stuff. My mama didn't find out who I was. Well, not who I was, but shit that I was doing until I was like 26 or something. 28. I'm gonna say 26. Maybe like 2018. I was like 23. Somewhere in there.
What was her reaction?
Girl, what the fuck you got going on? What are you doing? Like, what do you be doing? And I had to tell her, like, okay, I've been doing this, and this. She like, wow. And you don't want to tell nobody? No, because I ain't want her to judge me. Like, everything with my mama was like, act this way in front of her. When you leave her, you can act how you want to act. That's how I was.
So what is your relationship like with your sisters at this point, right? Like, I remember you telling me that, with mom, there's sort of some resentment there, obviously, and rightfully so, right? Because you get to grow up with mom and get a baby girl, and
yeah.
Naturally, that just exists, like, between siblings. What is the relationship with y'all at this point? You get money, you going to school, do y'all ever become tight?
No, I had more of the relationship with the oldest always. It was never really, the other two. As I grew up, like, I never really had a relationship with the other two. So my middle sister and my younger sister was never really a relationship. It was the relationship with the oldest. The other two, it was kind of her and there. Like, I see him, like, what's up? Type shit.
Wow.
Kind of standoffish. We was never close. I never got close with those two. The youngest one, she stayed in the house with me, but she was so younger. There's such an age gap, like.
Yeah. What was the other sister's relationship like with your mom?
When we was growing up, they was never really around. They'd come over on weekends or something like that. But as we got older, my oldest sister, she grew the same relationship that I had with my mama. The youngest one, yeah, because she grew up in the house with my mama. But the one above me, nah, not much. They didn't have much of a relationship. They didn't get along. I don't remember no times where it was like, oh yeah, them two just out eating by themselves. And like doing stuff with just them two. Alone without the other siblings. Like, their relationship was kind of different.
Talking about mom, and what other cases do you get?
I got a case. So after the phenol, when they said that kid was mine, it was in a rental car though. After that, I got a case with my baby daddy. They said I shot at their car. I got charged with 3 armed criminal actions, 3 assaults first degree, and a UUW, which is shooting out of a moving vehicle, right? It's supposed to be, I think they said it was 3 people in a car. With his one act of violence, I was supposed to be charged with 1 of each. They smoked me. I was 23. I didn't shoot at them people's car. They said I shot at their car. I was trying to fight that day. Ain't nobody want to fight. They pull off, I pull off too. So that's me being at the scene, like they tried to 1-2 me and just throw me a case. And they was all coming to court saying whatever. My baby daddy was gonna be a character witness at my trial. Imagine him being at my trial, he paralyzed. How did you include yourself? Like, our relationship been bad since then. How did you include yourself and you wasn't even, when I was trying to fight your sister, you wasn't even there. So how did you get involved in this instance? You get what I'm saying? As a witness.
Why were you trying to fight the sister?
Because she wanted to fight over him. Me and him was getting into it. I'm talking shit about him, he talking shit about me. She felt some type of way about her brother. So I'm like, all right, let's bang about your brother then. Come on. You feel some type of way about your brother. I never did nothing to you. When you was younger, I used to beat her for you. You fighting motherfuckers. If anybody got into it with her, call me. She was like my little sister too. I loved her. When she did that shit that day, it wasn't no love. Like, are you tripping about your brother? You supposed to stay out of this shit. This shit ain't got nothing to do with you. This is my baby. I have a baby with a nigga. This is my baby. This his baby. I don't want to hear shit from nobody else. Keep your motherfucking lips to yourself. I got too involved, huh?
I think so.
Yeah, a little irritated. Sorry.
Sorry. Let it out.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking too much.
No.
Yeah, but I beat the case though. I got out of that. Well, I ain't gonna say I beat it. It got dismissed. So, yeah. They said I shot at their car. I didn't shoot at their car. I think they was just mad.
Yeah.
Blaming shit on me.
Violence seems to follow you.
Yeah. But I don't be the aggressor in a lot of these situations.
I know. And I'm not putting that on you. But it's like when these kinds of charges are being put on you, it's like, well, we knew that wasn't going to stick.
Yeah, no. In St. Louis, it's something called a hearsay law. If somebody say you did something, they can arrest you for that. So whether if I did it or not, they just got to prove that I was there. And then they can charge you, and then you got to fight it. They don't even be wanting to go all the way with them cases. They just want to get the money that they can get off of them. They said I did it. They can charge me with it. If I'm saying call my lawyer, as soon as you say call your lawyer, it's over. When they brought that shit up to me, the detectives, I'm like, man, I didn't even know what I was there for when they picked me up. I didn't know what the fuck I was out there, those traffic tickets. They came and asked me, I'm like, man, what? Call my lawyer, bro. I've been sitting there for 3 hours.
Have you ever took a life?
I don't. Why you ask me that? Do it seem like I did something like that? If I did, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know.
Tell me about your mom.
What about her? What you want to know about her? My mama was sweet. She's always there. I don't ever remember her not being there. Everything. What you want to know? That's not a good topic for me. Next topic.
Mom passes away.
Mm-hmm.
What happens to you at this time in your life, this moment?
When she passed, I was getting high. I was taking Xanax, drinking, smoking. I was just trying not to feel what I was going through with her. It was a lot. When you watch somebody being so strong and then being extremely weak, it hurt. And my mama wasn't the crier. She wasn't the emotional type. She didn't show much emotion. She was just happy all the time. To see her like that was bad for me. I was in a bad spot.
How did she pass?
She had cancer. It came back. And it got to her lungs. So when it got to her lungs, she got 4 kids. She can get one of mine, she can get one of y'all's, right? That wasn't an option because it started to spread. So when it started to spread, it was at first I'm like, maybe they could do something. Even though they told her that it wasn't nothing they could do, I'm like, maybe. But then when it started spreading and they brought them oxygen tanks, it was like, oh shit, this is happening. I was there every day. And I think me being there every day was what was so bad for me. I shouldn't have been there. Not every day. Because I can't it replay. They shouldn't replay.
Yeah. Is cancer running your family?
I think so, because a lot of them be getting it. A lot of my aunties and stuff. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I hope it don't. But she ain't the only one.
What do you feel like that did to your family, your mom's passing? What do you...
Oh, it broke us up. It broke us up. My mama was the last... You know, you got people that keep families together. She was that.
Glue.
Yeah, when she died, that was it. Right now, I don't even think that... I don't deal with none of my family. But I think they don't even have, get-togethers where they getting together like they used to. Everybody. You know, you got different branches within the family, this cousin, this household, this household, this household. All the households will come to one house. My mama's house was that house. So what? They did it for a while. I heard, and then so they don't do it no more.
How was the funeral?
Oh, it was a blur. I was high. I took hella Zans that day, I ain't gonna lie. Probably like 4. I was late to my mom's funeral too, cause I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go. My auntie was like, you gotta go though. So I went. I sat off to the side. It was just a blur. It was nice, I guess. I can't really remember. I don't know.
At some point, you start to voice how upset you was about the family's involvement. I guess sort of in like the funeral, the arrangements.
What do you mean?
Well, some of your family just wanted to cremate her and not give her a funeral.
Oh yeah, because it was like a little issue with her policy. Her policy was not contested. I'm saying it right? Because you got me with that other word. Yeah, I think that's her policy. Something about they thought she had cancer when she got the policy. She didn't. So we had to pay out of pocket. I had the money to pay for it. I had came up on some cheese. I had the money to pay for it. I said, look, yeah, y'all come up with y'all halves. We'll do the funeral, right? The day of, they ain't got their money. So someone told me to bring the money. So I brought it all, I paid for it. But if I wouldn't have brought that money, they was like, yeah, we just gonna cremate her. We ain't gonna have no funeral. Why? I can't even remember. I was so high around that time, I can't remember who said that. Wallahi, somebody said that. That should have never been a thing because my mama would have never let somebody go out, no funeral. You know? Man, even though I was high, I was woke. I don't know why they thought I wasn't up. My mom was paying attention to everything everybody was saying. Some of that shit, it ain't right. I would have never thought to not have my mama no funeral.
You start cursing people out on Facebook.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I made a Facebook post. I said, it's crazy. All they all ass in the club popping bottles and doing lit shit, and ain't nobody had no money for my mom's funeral. Come to find out, one of my sisters told them we all had the money. We didn't have shit. I had the fucking money. What you mean, we? We didn't have shit. You could have let they ass help, and I wouldn't be mad at y'all ass. You know? I don't know. It just went left. I'm arguing with they daddy and shit on the post. He talking shit. I'm like, nigga, you not even my daddy. You they daddy. Don't say shit to me. I'm glowing, bald head ass niggas, all type of shit. I used to like his ass too. Not no more.
Yeah. Somehow this leads to an altercation.
Yeah. They was all mad. Like the whole family was mad because I made that post. I feel like they felt like I embarrassed them, but that was the truth. I got lost. Where was we? So, yeah, I'm arguing with them. I go a little second without talking to them. And one of my cousins tell me to come grab her, which was Labor Day. So my mama died on her birthday, July 2021. Boom. A couple weeks later, I found out I was pregnant. Then, you know, Labor Day come. My cousin tell me to come over there, pick her up, take her to my sister's house to get some money from my other cousin, right? Boom. I pick her up. She got 2 plates already. I never noticed the plates. I was so high at the time. We get to the house. She said, yeah, I'm finna go grab a plate. I forgot. I was high. I forgot that she had already grabbed them plates. I should have pulled off then.
What's a plate?
Plate food. It was Labor Day. People eating plates. Boom. Boom. So she go in there. She in there for a little second. I'm on the phone. My sister come outside. She like, yeah, everybody want to talk to you. It was in a calm state. It wasn't a aggressive state. Like, everybody want to talk to you. You know, all this stuff going on. Woo. We go to the backyard. They don't want to talk. Them hoes want to fight. So we fight, right? We fight. Boom. Somebody kicked me in my face. I said, yeah, I'm killing one of y'all. Period, point blank.
Are they jumping you?
Yeah, I fought more than just one sister. Like the video they had, they showed me fighting one sister. I ain't fight just one sister. Yeah, they showed what they wanted to show. They're making a video that don't make me the aggressor. Who that make the aggressor? Sound like a motherfucker playing what they playing. to either plan to do something to me or plan to embarrass me. One of the two. I say, yeah, I'm smoking one of y'all. I get ready, I go walk back to the car. I'm finna pull off. I get shot 4 times. My homie, side passenger seat, he get shot 5 times. She's shooting in the car with her eyes closed. That shit's so dangerous. You don't shoot at nobody with your eyes closed.
Who?
My sister. She went to the car, 2 little 380s, shooting in the car. She shot, like here for him. I'm in a passenger seat, it would have never hit me. But I put the car in reverse, and I got shot right here. Her, twice. And I go to jail for it. I go to jail for it because they said I was out there shooting, right? I got the same type of shell casings they had out there. Some of them was big, some of them was little. I got a bigger bullet in my chest. So that means somebody else had to be shooting at us, right or wrong. This nigga next to me got a different bullet in him too. You shot with a 380, so how we got 2 different bullets? You know what I'm saying?
Your sister comes out. And when you make a threat, I'm assuming that they believe Barbie when she makes a threat.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Fighting is one thing. You kick a motherfucker in their face, now we ain't family.
All bets are off.
On my life.
As you're going to the car, your sister comes out with 2 guns and starts shooting. But it's left for us to interpret other people were shooting at you too.
Yeah, I think so. Don't nobody want to say though. Don't nobody want to say. But here I got a different bullet. That don't make no sense, right? And she been saying, like, since she originally said she shot at me, she said I shot her 3 times. I got shot 4 times though. You know what I'm saying?
I'm more amazed y'all survived.
I'm hard to kill. I'm hard to kill. I drove myself to the hospital too.
What'd you say?
I drove myself to the hospital. That. I'm hard to kill.
Oh, you hard to kill.
Yeah.
I am like, yeah, like, you survived. He survived. And then the police come to you and they want to know what happened, but you don't. Why don't you tell?
Cause I'm not finna do that. That ain't my place. They the police. They gotta do their own job. It ain't for me to do that. If I would have told on her, she wouldn't be out. She got kids. No. I wanted to get my lick back. How am I gonna get my lick back if she in jail? Put some money on her in the jail? No. I wanted to get my own lick back.
You wanted to kill her?
Hell yeah, she shot me.
You would have?
If I could have. Yes.
But now you're sitting in jail.
Yeah, for her shooting me. How ironic is that, huh? That shit wild as a motherfucker. They wasn't supposed to lock me up. And I was pregnant too. They wasn't supposed to lock me up. They just wanted me to tell on them. And I said no. I said, didn't I tell y'all to call my fucking lawyer? And they said, oh, you finna go to jail for this because she told us something totally different. I said, okay, cool. Run with whatever story she running with. And we gonna fight this shit out in court.
At any point, do you feel like you were scared for your life?
No.
Even after being shot?
Hell no.
Why were you so confident?
Because I didn't do it.
No,
I didn't do it. I wasn't the aggressor.
When you were shot.
What you mean?
When you had bullet holes in you?
How was I so confident I was gonna live?
Yes.
Because I ain't even feel them. They felt like thumps. You could tell when them bullets hit you, you could tell when it's bad, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I drove myself to the hospital. We walked in and everything. My friend, I was more concerned about him. He was worse off than me. Because when I told him to let his seat back when she was shooting in the car, he didn't move. I'm like, what the fuck? She kept shooting him because she was shooting in a downward fashion. Like if you standing on the side of a car, say this, that black thing that's on the car, and you shooting down, man, she was hitting a nigga all her. Man, he was more fucked up than me. So I was more concerned about him.
Does this guy even talk to you still?
Yeah, he locked in.
Probably like, I stay away from you.
Yeah, he locked in.
Yeah.
I love him. He love me.
How long you was in jail for?
5 months.
5 months? For something you didn't do?
Right.
That sounds like a lawsuit to me.
Yeah, I could have filed a civil suit. But even filing a civil suit, they could have brought it back up for her. I ain't on no police time. Like, it is what it is.
In my mind, I guess I'd just be like, you know what? You know what I mean? Like, you have a kid? Who's your child?
She was with her daddy. He refused to give her back. I got full custody. He got visitation. That was his visitation weekend, and he chose not to get a baby back. He kept her. And then when I was locked up, he wouldn't even let me talk to her. Like a rabbit got the gun type shit. Yeah, when you get your mind right, you know how to talk, then you could talk to her. So when I come home, I go get her, because it's my right to go get her. She was the first place I went when I got out of jail. I got out at 9. I was at their house at 9:15. No bullshit. My daughter at? She ready? Because somebody called them and told them I was coming. And they said, just give her to her. Don't argue with her, nothing. Just give her the baby. And they gave me the baby. Because he wasn't supposed to have her.
And he's paralyzed.
Yeah. The mama is his guardian.
Gotcha.
She thought I was dead. She didn't know I was alive. She said, they stopped talking about you, so I didn't know. I was mad about that. Because it's my baby.
You mentioned you were pregnant. What happens to the baby?
He died. I couldn't eat. Yeah, I couldn't keep that type of food down. And I was in the infirmary. I couldn't order commissary. They don't let you order commissary in the infirmary. I had to stay in there for a month because of the bullet wounds till they closed up. So by the time I got out of the infirmary, I could eat that following month, which was in October. I think it died in October sometime. I was supposed to find out what I was having. They didn't have no heartbeat. Yeah. It was a nurse in there though. She used to sneak me food. She was cool. Shout out to her. I couldn't find her though after that, but she used to look out because I couldn't eat. And they didn't care. They didn't allow inmates in the infirmary to have commissary. And even though I was pregnant, they should have allowed me to have commissary so I could eat. I think that month, I probably ate like rolls off the trays and salad for a month, and I'm pregnant. That's not enough food for a baby. And I'm throwing up too. So it's like, what is the baby taking in? Nothing but them fucking ibuprofens that they was giving me. I don't even think they were supposed to be giving me them. But I needed a pain pill. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't supposed to be in jail, bro. They shouldn't have never locked me up. If anything, I should have been at the hospital handcuffed, ankle cuffed or something, because it's a baby.
Yeah. You told me that the baby had passed, but you had to keep the baby in your stomach.
Oh, yeah. I had to have a DNC to get it removed because it didn't pass on its own. The baby was bigger. Like, I was finna find out what I was having. I was 4 months. So it wouldn't pass on its own. So I had to wait for them to get the baby. They made me sit for like 2 weeks before they shipped me to the hospital.
I guess that would have been my last straw, man.
Oh, I was hot. I felt weak.
Yeah.
I felt weak. But I'm the type of person, when I have trauma, it's better to just forget it. Like, let it happen and move past it and keep going. And that's what I did.
What did you learn in those 5 months?
I learned I ain't fucking with my family. Family don't make you family. I learned who was for me, who wasn't for me. I learned to stand on my own 2 feet. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
What's good? My name is Chris Dowd. This is Trapping Anonymous, and I'm here to talk to you about the #1 credit building app, and that is Kikoff. GETKIKOFF.com/trapping. For that first month, you can spend $1. That's 80% off of our original price. $1, and you can start your credit building journey today. Kickoff is the only way to go. I know you want that house. I know you want that car. I know you want to get into that new whatever it is. Maybe it's clothes. Maybe you want to invest in something. You got to build that credit. We even got a rent reporting system. Imagine your credit building because you're paying your rent. This is things that you're going to pay anyway. You have to pay anyway. Why are you not receiving credit for that? GetKickoff.com/trapping. I'm telling you, build that credit score for things that you pay for anyway. The best part about it, you can sign up and you can cancel at any time. You don't have to be chained up or hell bent or hell bound to this. No. And if you don't like it, guess what? You can cancel it. Like I said, with over 1 million people using this app right now, the #1 credit building app in your app store right now, smartphone, log in, tap in, build that credit. I got faith in y'all. This is Trapping Anonymous. My name is Chris Styles. Let's get it. Late payments may negatively impact your credit score. Individual results may vary. What is your sister thinking? And not that you would know what she's thinking, but like, what is your sister thinking as you're sitting in jail, pregnant, after she shot you? What is her story? What is she saying happened? And as she's saying, go ahead. As she's saying what happened, you could easily just be like, "Hey guys, that doesn't make sense."
Man, you could tell by my paperwork it ain't make sense. The first judge said this is more of a domestic than a violent crime. When I got to the jail, when I had my bond reduction a couple days after me being in there, my face was still swole. Because I got kicked in my fucking face. You could see I was, you know what I'm saying? You could tell I wasn't the aggressor. She knew I wasn't the aggressor. Man, they got that shit off. They got it off. She was coming to court saying she was scared for her life, that I shot at her. My whole family was putting out this narrative that I lost my mind after my mama died. I didn't lose my mind.
I was grieving.
What? I took a mental health eval. A couple of them, they kept making me take them because they kept saying I was insane. I was not insane. I passed all of them. Anger management tests, passed them too. Man. That's what she was saying though. That I lost my mind and I started shooting at her house for nothing. Then she came to court and changed her story. Originally she said she never even shot a gun. Then she came to court, changed her story and said, yeah, I discharged my firearm 3 times because she shot at me first. 3 times, right? On the stand, right hand. That's what she said. But she shot this nigga too. He got shot 5 times, I got shot 4. So how you discharge your firearm 3 times?
Also, where's the evidence that you fired at them? Wouldn't it be like bullet holes at anywhere around?
Yeah, it'd be bullet holes going out of the truck. The nigga sitting next to me, if I was shooting, he'd be dead probably. Because she was standing behind him. She would have got shot. It was too close range. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You got to make it make sense. That truck had bullet holes coming from this way, that way. I'm in the front seat. Wouldn't they been going out? Man. Yeah, they got that off.
Who was the father of the kid?
He cool.
And how do you feel?
He was mad. He was mad. If I would have went to jail for it, that she would have been dead. He don't play like that. At all. We ain't have much of a conversation. Like the first conversation was like, he's like, what you want me to do? I'm like, you know, I gotta get up out of here. So that's basically if I gotta go to trial, I need no witness. If she gonna keep going on with this story, then that's what it's gonna have to be. Cause I'm not finna go to jail for some shit I ain't do. Just cause you mad and your feelings, you jealous. No. He ended up getting locked up though. That was all God's timing, cause if she would have died, I would have never got out. Cause she was saying she was scared for her life. Kept coming to court.
Would you have killed her if you got out?
I wanted to. I wanted to. So me sitting in there, it was probably like I needed to wait and think because I wasn't thinking. If I would have got out immediately, that's what it would have been. That's what I was irrational. Sitting gave me ration. Yeah. I wanted to smoke that bitch. I ain't gonna lie. Even months on down the line, but she ended up catching a 924C, which is a gun protecting dope charge. When I sicked some niggas on her, the police hopped on her. Man, crazy shit, because one of them don't even talk to me. Still, because he feel like I put him in harm's way. But I did, I just didn't know. I didn't know that the police was on her. I didn't know she was, trying to sell no dope. That ain't even her MO. Somebody probably put her up to it. Yeah, I didn't know they was on her like that. After that, it's like, shit, you ain't go to jail for that shit. I'm not finna kill you, bitch, if you the police. One thing you don't do is kill informants. You don't get off for shit like that.
You sent some people to do it.
Yes, and the police.
And the police jumped out.
Yes, that's why I said God always had me, even if I'm doing wrong. Like, that's my saving grace. Is what if they would smoke this lady and the feds grabbed their ass in the midst of smoking her.
The feds end up arresting her?
Yeah.
Over
Same day.
Completely...
Same day. They watching her. The police was watching her too.
The video that brought me to you, and I can't let you go without talking about this.
Yeah.
You said you was jailing good.
I was jailing good. Once my baby died and I was like healed and, back to normal, yeah, I would get visits, all type of shit. I had a nigga, I was dealing with this nigga. He had like a few ties. They was letting him come in the jail. Like he could come in the pod type shit. The first time I seen him, he came in the pod. I'm like, who? They told me it's a fan ass nigga in a motherfucking suit in this bitch. I'm like, in a suit? I'm like, let me see. Y'all hoes don't know what fan is. I get up to the glass. I'm like, damn, that's my little shit. Ah! Yeah, it's
you
on.
You knew him from before?
Huh?
You knew him from the streets?
Yeah, I had called him like, yeah, man, we need a microwave in this bitch. We ain't got no microwave. I'm hungry. I can't eat. He like, I'm going to come up in there. I'm going to see what's going on. I'm going to see what I can change for you.
What made you call him? How did you know him?
I've been on him for a long time.
You got these.
I knew him for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew him for a long time. He came in. We got a microwave. I was locked up all the time. I'm like, I ain't getting out. I need to get out. We was getting out more. All that. He was coming to see me. Fucking hard. He was bucking on dick. My life. Yeah, he was bucking on dick.
What does that even mean?
He was bucking all dick like in the visits. I'm talking about, I had his ass going crazy. I ain't gonna lie. He was going crazy. He was doing some wild shit. I like that for him though, because he needed to live, because he didn't live that type of lifestyle. Like, I was his excitement. I'm dealing with this bitch in jail. Yeah. I'm telling my friends, go up to the top. Make sure, ask somebody, can you get some out of such and such cell so you could see he in the visit. Whamming. My life. That wasn't enough for me though. I had him come to like the visiting booth a few times. I needed to touch on him a little bit, something. I'm in jail. I've been locked up for hell. There's no action. And I ain't pregnant no more. Now I ain't got a lot of this nigga, because I wasn't telling the nigga I was pregnant. You think he would have been visiting me and he knew that? Hell no, he was like, tell the nigga to come see you, right or wrong. So I ain't tell his ass nothing. That wasn't for him to know. It wasn't for him to know. What?
So y'all are actually having sex?
That's my little freak. I was sucking on her dick through the slot. They got a little slot where you like put paper through. He putting dick through there. He put dick through there. I'm like, come on, let me touch on you. He had to get up on the counter because it's like a counter. He had to... They was letting us go crazy, I ain't gonna lie.
You said he had to get up on the what?
The counter. ain't had to get them on the counter. I'm on the counter too though. Them COs, they wasn't never like, they'll put me in there, they'd go away. They supposed to stand there and be guard, but they about would have lost their motherfucking job. They did some shit like that. If they was gonna stand there, they better stand there and act like they don't know nothing.
It wasn't all that bad.
Hell no. If I was in there, if I did the shit, I'd probably be rehabilitated. I didn't get rehabilitated. I was mad as a motherfucker. I'm trying to get the fuck out. I'm kicking it. I ain't gonna say kicking it, but I'm doing what I can to pass my time. On the phone, macking on all niggas. Baby, what's up? We gonna be together. You're mine when I come home. I ain't see none of them hoes. I was looking for this nigga that was sticking dick through that thing. I was looking for him. I ain't gonna lie, I was stuck on that nigga for a second. Shit. Bitch ass nigga when he got married on my ass. He wanted a family. I ain't want no family. When I came home, I'm like, shit, I might be going to jail for this shit. This bitch steady coming to court. He was 100 though. He was there for me all the way. Yeah. I fucks with him still. Twin.
Where have you been? All right. You're an incredible person, literally. You know,
Thank you.
Somewhere, I'm sure your sister's gonna see this video. You know, what's something you would say to her?
Shit, they know what I be saying. Fuck them. I'm cool. We'll never be a family again. Even when it come to my family, y'all all picked a side. Y'all said, oh, Kayla kicked the bucket, leave her in there. All I needed was one person to come to court and say I wasn't shooting no gun, and nobody decided to come in my behalf. Y'all sided with her, stay on that side. Y'all don't love me. We'll never be a family again. That's just what it is. My family is my daughter. I communicate with a few of them, but that's all it'll ever be. It'll never be knitted, because I can't trust y'all. Nobody offered to take me to a hospital. I took myself. So what I got? I got myself.
What would your mother say if she saw all of this going on?
Ooh, it would have never happened. My mama ain't play about me. It would have never happened. I was my mama's favorite. When we was growing up, if any of them tried to do anything to me, my mama would stop it.
If you could speak to your mom right now, what would you say to her?
Sorry. Yeah, I would say sorry. Sorry I couldn't help. And I wasn't talking to my mama for like 2 months before that. So it was bad for me. We wasn't talking. And I was mad at her because she was doing stuff for them, the older two, and taking care of them. And I'm like, they grown. You ain't never really got no money because you doing shit for them. Whole time I should have stayed in my fucking lane because she was trying to right her wrong for not doing what she was supposed to do for them when they was younger. And when I found out she was dying, it was like, what the fuck? All this shit I could have did better.
Any regrets?
Regrets about what? My life? None. I ain't gonna say none. I wish I would've, I had all the opportunities to do right. I wish I wouldn't have seen what I saw at a young age to make me love that instead of just walking a straight path. I could have turned out different, but it was what I glorified that made me how I am now.
Are you still glorifying those things?
No, I know better now.
Yeah.
I know better. I wish I knew better then. I wouldn't have bumped my head. I bumped my head a lot. Yeah. More than a woman should. This shit that niggas be having going on. I done been through some shit.
Something you would tell your younger self?
It ain't that serious. That's what I would tell myself. It's not that serious.
What would she say back to
you? It is. Fuck them. That's what she would say. It's on.
My name is Chris Styles. It's Trapping Anonymous. Let's get it.
Nice talking to you.